What's up, gang? It's your boy Rod Will giving you that real you can feel, because real shit is what I done seen and what I done lived. I hope you're making it a great day, because no matter what's going on in your environment, you know that you have the ability to make it better. So, gang, this video right here is a confirmation and basically a message to you to let you know that you have never been alone. I know I made a video a while back about chosen ones and why you had to be alone, and that was kind of a jump off. But along this journey, you're going to realize that you really were being divinely guided, especially if you're doing the right things out here. You've been doing the work, the inner work, the shadow work, all that shit. You have never been alone. It may have felt like it for a long time. You may have felt like I don't have no friends. My family don't give a fuck about me. My family don't care if I succeed or fail. I'm trying to start all these business ventures. I wanted to start my music career. You know, I'm trying to start my cooking business or my hair business and all this shit, but I don't get no support. Since I was a kid, you know, my family and shit, they just talk down on me. Like I used to wonder why everybody would talk down on me and treat me less than everybody else that was around. And like I said, man, these things were spiritual warfare. It was sent to you to destroy you. And a lot of this shit is through generations. You don't even know, like some of y'all ancestors have had the same fucking curses and attacks and warfare that you had. And all of this shit was supposed to keep going until it can, as long as it can. You know what I'm saying? And so if you've been doing the work and you've been doing all the necessary things that you need to do to kind of move forward on your spiritual journey and on your spiritual path, what you will realize is that you may see shit like repeating numbers. You may meet strangers that come by you and give you messages that can kind of take you on your way and lead you in a more positive direction. Maybe you see like crazy fucking animals that like you've never seen before, or maybe you're drawn to something new that you don't understand. All of these are forms of your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. All of these forces, the Most High, most importantly, all of these forces are working for you when you're doing right. But you have to go through an initiation period. And the initiation period is kind of like a test to see how you handle this spiritual warfare. Because this chosen shit, like I tell y'all all the time, it's not just about being chosen. It's not just because you call yourself chosen or you call yourself the one. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are the one. You know, this shit is a long test. For a lot of us, we probably are just starting to see that we passed. You know, a lot of us been going through this shit for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, some maybe 5 or, you know, whatever. But you were never alone, y'all. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, the Most High, if you didn't believe in a God or anything like that, all of these forces were with you. And depending on how you dealt with the warfare that was sent to you, determined the levels that you went up and the protection that you started to receive and the guidance that you started to receive from your ancestors. So the reason I say that you have never been alone and you're not alone and you really have always been divinely guided is because you do have ancestors that fuck with you. Not all of your ancestors are fucking with you. We'll get to that later. Not every spirit out there is fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But there are groups of angels and guides and all these people, you know, guardians that are assigned to us. And whether you know it or believe it or not, it's their job to make sure that you carry out your duties and responsibilities that you came here to do. Some people, they just don't get it. You know, they get the call, but then they let life distract them. They let the friends that don't care about them, and they let all this fucking relationship shit, or they let, you know, family members that's toxic as fuck talk them out of their dreams. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of them people, like growing up, I always was gifted. I always had talents and skills, but nobody wanted to see that shit in me. And so now y'all see me, I'm 27, and a lot of people are starting to notice this shit. And for you, it may be the same way. You may have been had gifts, skills, and talents, and for so long, you felt like, damn, bro, nobody noticed me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really gets me or understands me. They don't supposed to fucking understand you. That's why you were called out. I can't even say you chosen, but you were called. And so you have never been alone. I want you to know this shit. And it's very deep, because if you keep walking around here thinking and feeling you alone, this is why you're going through the depression. This is why you're going through the misery, because you don't understand. Listen, man. Listen, gang. What if, just what if you knew that because I'm doing the right shit, because I'm out here really trying to help people, because I'm really out here trying to see the best in people, because I'm really out here putting out positive energies and vibrations, what if you knew because you're doing that, there are way more powerful forces than the evil shit that you've encountered, the negative shit you've encountered. Because all those negative principalities and spirits got to go to the higher spirit, the most high. You know what I'm saying? So even the shit that you think is deeper and is bigger and badder and is scarier, all these principalities have to go to the most high. So as long as you're doing good, but back to the shit, what if you knew that power, that force that's behind the people that's doing good, told you because you're doing right and because you pleasing me, anything that you put your mind to, I'm gonna guide you and make sure you get there and do it successfully. What if you knew that? What if you knew that there is damn near a guarantee, as long as you do what I said earlier, the hard work, the shadow work, you know, treat people right, man, just love all and love everything you do and respect yourself and everything around you. And I will make sure that you get the way you're going. You will move different. And sometimes you may feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel alone, I feel like I'm by myself. But just remembering, like I said, use that analogy, the analogy I gave you, and remember that shit. Like, what if? And just know, take the what if out of it and just know, because you're doing the right shit, you got a force, special forces, not just one force. You got forces that's working with you. And no matter how fucked up it looks right now or how fucked up it has looked in the past, just know that these forces are guiding you. It's how you handle these situations right now that's going to determine the next phase of your life, gang. So like I said, man, give praise to your ancestors, the Most High, and give praise to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop beating yourself up. Praise yourself for the good things you do. If you're a good person, you know what I'm saying? If you're not, don't try to make this shit fit for you. But if you've been out here sowing good seeds for as long as you can remember, and you trying to understand why you're alone and all this shit, it's your boy Rod Will letting you know that you are not alone. And I'm here if you need anybody shit. I'm here. You can hit me up in the email and all that. You know what I'm saying? But besides me, there are other forces and powers that are working with you. And really, it's not just about me. Those ancestors and angels and those forces, you need to go to them and develop that relationship yourself. Because like I said, I'm not all y'all family, you know, through blood. So y'all really need to do a lot of soul searching and go deep within and realize, like I said in one of my other videos, y'all ancestors and your angels, they not just some fucking fairy tale shit. You know, your ancestors didn't learn and live and do certain things that they did just so you can fucking forget about them, act like they dead and don't exist. So it's just about where you want to go with this shit. But if you got anything out of this, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the shit I said, if I look ugly than a motherfucker, whatever you don't like, if you don't like that I curse, dislike the video, still comment, whatever you got to comment. But I really just hope that this message lets you know at the end of the day that you have never been alone, gang. And if you need anybody to chop it up with or talk to, you can always email me, man. Peace.